Okay, hello again. We are at the stage of sealing the body. I'm just going to show you what I'm using. This is a Zinsser Bullseye Seal Coat, a universal sanding sealer. There are different ones, but this one has the 100% wax-free formula here. It's patented, so I guess that's good. And you can get this at probably any standard painting stores. I got mine from a Collier World store here in Ontario. And that will take care of our sealing and our leveling. For the actual finish top coat, I'm using a water-based acrylic spray lacquer. It's an MTech EM6000 product. I got that from Wood Essence out of the West Coast. It's a gloss, and I've used it on a previous body, and it's really nice to work with. And it should take care of any dyeing that I might want to do. If I want to add some amber toning to this, I can tone it with different dyes or pigments, and seems to work exactly like a standard nitro lacquer. I know that most guys are diehard nitro cellulose fans, but I think this is really nice because I can work in a environment where I may not need a high-tech ventilation system. There's hardly any odor to it, and it lays out, it has 100% burn in. And if you want to find out more about it, you can go to the forum or website and get some more information on that. It's really nice stuff. Now I'm going to start applying an initial layer of shellac. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, so I just have this cotton ball here. It's kind of a French polish setup, but I'm not doing a French polish. There's a ball within this square piece of cotton that I have, and I'm just going around the edge. I'm just adding the shellac for our initial seal. Not going on too heavy, just kind of dabbing it in and adding it as I go. I'll put my paint stick on once I get my first coat on. But for now I'll just be grabbing it by hand. Still haven't decided what finish I'm going to do, but I can tone this shellac if I wanted to, or the clear, so I don't have to make a decision right yet. This will give me a chance to see any sanding imperfections and any bad spots. I can take care of them right away and not have to worry about them later on showing up. Your end grain's always going to soak up more. For those of you that have never worked with any kind of finishing before. Okay, now that I placed a second quick wash coat over this again, I'm going to start on the top. And the nice thing is you can start to see what to expect with your green as you do this. And I can imagine once you get a few coats in here, it's going to really start to make the grain really come out nicely, even without having a dye solution kind of bringing out the grain. It still will give you that with the shellac. There's something about the shellac that really brings out the grain that I really like. That's why I'm hoping I can keep this natural, because I think it'll look really sharp. With the black pick guard, I think she'll look really good. And of course, with this poplar, we don't have to do any kind of grain filling. Once you've done your sanding, prepping and that, and you're happy with that, it's away you go. That's what makes it so nice. There's a bit of a shot there. We'll go on to the back. The grain's a little bit darker on here, so it'll probably be a little more pronounced as we go. And it's showing it nicely, actually. Anyways, I'm going to keep going, and we'll be back after maybe a second or third coat. We'll see you in a while. Okay, while we're waiting, I thought I'd show you the other body that I was working on before I decided to do this raffle guitar. This is a three-piece sassafras, and this is with the clear lacquer, the water base, over a midnight blue dye with the black dye enhancing it, and a black burst. Double bound. It was my first binding job, my first time doing a burst, and it turned out really well. It's not finished as far as buffing it. It was done about a month ago, and I did an initial sanding, leveling, and slight polishing, and it's coming out really nice. Still have to do the string through holes yet. But this one is going to have a pearloid pickguard, which I already have, and the chrome hardware, and this baby is going to look really good. The edging isn't finished yet. I have to sand that yet. You can probably see that in some of the angles here. But the top, I was kind of itching to see what it looked like, and I kind of did the back and the top to about 90% finished. The whole experience was pretty good. I learned quite a bit. And once I get the other one done, I'll be on to finishing this one up. It's going to get the bullet adjustment in the headstock for the neck. And yeah, so that's that one. Thought I'd just show you that in the meantime. Okay, so this is the second round of wash coat or sealing coat on here, and I'll just kind of move it around, let you see that a bit. Start to see the grain come up. I wish I had better lighting for you. And that's the nice thing about shellac. You can get a lot done in a short period of time. It smells nice, and it's so easy to work with and clean up. You don't have to work with any spray equipment or anything like that. You can use a foam brush or an applicator or a regular brush, or you could even use paper towel or the cotton way as well. If you're really interested to, and I may do it sometime, is do a build where the whole finish is a shellac. I think shellac has gotten a bit of a bum rap. It's probably more durable than we've been led to believe over time, because nitro kind of took over from it, because I think a lot of the ancient or vintage instruments from way back were done in a shellac, and it'd be interesting just to see and just kind of watch how it reacts over time. Probably be better for a body in a finish in shellac than in a neck, because there's so much going on a neck. And so there's that. I think I'm going to do a few more coats. Maybe we'll show that before I kind of do some preliminary sanding, and we'll carry on.